Yo, what is good? What anime faithful? What is good, yo? My days. These shows were absolutely hyped this week, and I'm pretty happy with all of it because not only was I looking forward to seeing, what Blade of Immortals was going to bring, not only that, um, what would be shown in the grand scheme of after Mr. Maji-san shows up, everything seemingly could cool down a little bit. There's no way our main girl was in danger anymore as much as she was without him. So then, with that being done, we then get to see, everything that's been transpiring from the Shoguns and how they're pretty much making a move without making a move, like they're trying to make it as discreet as possible. For some reason, they want to use, I guess, maybe more information from our immortal guy and his body to see if there's a way to maybe get their own way into immortality or something along those lines, right? Um, if that is the case, they would be, you know, mainly looking for the old lady or trying to get that information out of him. Where is she? Because she's the only one that seemingly is important to get them more power, to get them more, places in the grand scheme of just being stronger and more capable. So that's the type of stuff that this week's episode has already shown. But not only that, I really, really did like the way everything was playing out in the case of him being stabbed and showing this like true frustration and anger. Like, just because I can survive doesn't mean I want to have everything in my chest that's there that you stab get, pretty much pushed to the back, and then I have to experience it all be replaced and healed. Like, I don't think we truly know the extent of how much the worms are doing. When it comes down to that, I always think of like Guts armor and stuff like that, where it's not truly healing him, but it's more or less breaking. It knows he's broken, so it's just fixing whatever it can be fixed, so he can be useful again to the armor. Is how I see it, and that's what this worms kind of seem like they're doing. Is this is where the worms live? This is their worms' home, so they're going to repair and rebuild anything that they need to make sure they're comfortable, or to make sure that they're um, the person that is in control, the person that they're using, is okay, at least enough to sustain them, right? Um, but overall, I don't know where this story is going to go. We have the Shogunates, we have our group, and now we have, we already had the main group that we were hunting down with our main group, but the problem lies in how easy it is for somebody to come into power, how easy it is for somebody to turn up and become a threat just because he's wielding a sword at the right time, or even worse, if he isn't wielding a sword and you think he's an innocent civilian, and he ends up being one of the stronger people that you've gone against. There's things like that that always seems to transpire in some shows, but regardless, I feel like we're not going to get um, the short end of some guy kind of just waiting around for all this to pop off, or we will. I feel like there's so much potential for anything to kind of transpire after learning how much tricks and stuff go out to take care of certain aspects of people. Like, for instance, just to get our main character here, he uses somebody to, pretty much throw his life away. If the guy refuses, you're going against someone that he also knew about the immortality, so he sent you to fight someone that's immortal, and if you don't get a yes answer, you need to somehow figure out a way to kill him. Got it. But the other part is our main character gives us the answer that I kind of was looking forward to hearing is, what if his head just got lopped off? Like, what if things of him that were very vital to a human survival and the Like, for instance, him having his heart pinned to the wall away from his body, what would happen, right? Um, these are the types of things that I believe could be his quote unquote weakness that he didn't want to talk about. Um, but now that he's captured by someone who, if he spills blood in this house, he has someone instantly wiping it up. You know, like, this is a place where the most dirtiest things happen to get the most information out of however shape or form is needed. So we're seeing that firsthand that whatever whatever the group that we've been hunting down and trying to get is doing might be not as bad as what the Shoguns are doing, right? Like, they straight up, he just stabbed a man that he can stab because he has the right to, and as soon as he does it, you know, he's trying to actually calm the person down and be like, hey, buddy, like, I just needed to confirm this. You were trying to test my skills. Now you know how fast I am. You couldn't even stop me. And I tested your true ability of being immortal. Aren't we fair now? You know, like, that was kind of it. And then next thing you know, he's in a situation where he looks outside the door and there's 15 people coming after him to straight up take care of him, which even the guy who already had stabbed him chimed in to and helped. So he's stuck down low. The gatekeeper, or the guy who brought in the Maji, is straight up goes to the front gate, tells our main girl that he's left an hour ago. The same dude who was wiping up his blood as soon as he got stabbed for the first time. So this is the type of communication and power this Shogun has, and the way he's already shown to use it. So imagine once he actually has no real enemies that have talents and skills to challenge him, and he can just sit on top of a throne and control the countries, or control the country and the surrounding places the way he feels like it, right? So I am truly in love with this story, but the problem being is it's weekly. I want it to be done. No. The only problem I have is the main girl. She's slowly but surely getting better, and her process of getting better always seems little to less important to the overall tale of the story, which I think is a shame for her. I think she would be a really cool swordswoman, and you know, even though she was throwing those needles or whatever to help out at certain times, she's become such a powerful woman through all of this, and she's only 16. Seeing her face and hearing her, you know, kind of her ideal of how to take out her, you know, take out her revenge on this person, hearing all of this made you feel definitely like she's ready for something and that she's going to do whatever it takes to get it done. And that's what I like to see, even though she's so young and could have done so much more with her life in the case of learning and becoming something else she wanted to. She now is kind of just stuck in this situation where she needs to beat uh, beat and kill this person, because now her path is already focused so much around it that if she doesn't do it, she just ruined a lot of lives that can never be changed back for her revenge that she then didn't even go through with. So I definitely look forward to seeing what you guys have to say about all this. The show is getting really, really good, and I'm guessing you guys who have already seen it knew that it was this good, and now you just get to see it in some even better animation. So with all that being said, I will try to get this next video out to you guys, as many videos out as quickly as I can. Have a great holidays, and I will definitely talk to you as soon as possible. So with all that being said, peace. No. One more round. One more. Okay. Okay, buddy. He's pushing square. Nope, I got him. What? He blocked after? Come on, bruh. Oh, you got lucky there was a wall there. And I'm gonna probably die because of it. He can just not... His next launcher is gonna do a special after. Oh, I got him.